green tea. Post-festival cleanse me. So I'm having my lovely day 2 tea, which is the post-festival cleanse me. Perhaps it's put on this for day 2 of Advent because everyone's having big parties on the 1st of December. I did not, but that's fine. Everyone can use a good cleanse, I think. And then I'll soon be opening my number 2 present from my Advent parcel. Now, I must tell you, yesterday I took some footage of me constructing my little cardboard Christmas tree that you would have seen in the previous Vlogmas. And I did it with that stop motion function, so it was moving really fast, but that would not translate as a file into my editing software, sadly. So I'll see if I can rectify that and you can see it in a future one, but who knows, we shall see. For now, tea and lovely parcels. Wow. This is stunning. Beautiful tree necklace. And it's a lovely short chain, so it can be worn close to the throat, which I love. Wow, I feel so spoiled. That's just beautiful. I've just read the little card that my friend sent, and the mould for this piece was carved out of coral from the sea. So it's even more special. It's beautiful. I have finally finished the body of Seamus the owl. He turned out quite big. I made it double the numbers of the pattern. So I suppose his normal size would be like that and then shorter. So yes, got some good sizing out of him. So I have to stuff him now. And so you're supposed to make 2 little wings, but I'm not sure if I've got enough yarn. So I will see how he looks without, and we'll go from there. But that took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and I've got 3 more toys to make before Christmas. Must hurry, knit faster. In case you could hear some chomping, Smudge the Yarn dog is over there with a Chewy Chew and an old sock that's one of his chew toys as well. Smudge. Good boy. So I've just come back from a lovely brunch with someone I used to work with in Japan. That was some photos you just saw of the delicious food that I had. And I took my knitting there. I didn't knit very much, but nearly finished that little hat. But what I've got here is, I think the pattern is called Bun Bun the Rabbit. It's by the same designer as Seamus the Owl. And I am blanking on who that designer is, but I will link it in my Ravelry page and I'll mention it in another video. I'm using Knit Picks Felici Worsted in the Goth Kitty colourway. And here's another kitty. Random, yes, but this is my cat Anastasia that I got when I was little, that I've had all this time. She's here because I was lamenting the fact that Smudge the puppy has gone out for the afternoon with his mummy Sophie. And Damien jokingly said, why don't you get one of your toys to watch TV with us? And I did, so there we go. Yes, that's how my mind works. Anyway, I also found this at the shops yesterday. It's wine in a can. It's a Pinot Noir. It's a cool label. The skeleton is wearing a scarf. So I'm going to try it and see if it is something I want to take to the grave or pour into the compost. We shall see. Back to TV and knitting. Anastasia will watch with us. You don't need to check on my mental state. I am fine. This is just me on a Sunday afternoon. Verdict? Wine in a can? Pretty good. Pinot Noir anything is usually pretty good, but yeah. Even drinking it from the can, which sounds a bit not right, but it's working for me. Now back to watching Jack Irish, which if you haven't seen it is an awesome Australian show, sort of a, I don't know, murder mystery, personal detective, not personal detective, what are they called? Private detective. And one of the secondary actors is Aaron Peterson, who is an awesome Australian actor who Damien and I have met before at the showing of a movie he was in, The Killing Ground. So we call him our guy. So on with the show, finishing the wine. Hope you're having a nice drink of something, be it alcoholic or tea or coffee or water. Enjoy. AM views. This is Smudge's first walk out to the local parks. His vaccinations are in place. Sorry, the camera moved then. He moved the leash. Let's go walkies. What's today's tea? Chai Immune Boost. That sounds good to me. Let's pop the kettle on. How fun are these? Magnets made with vintage buttons. So cool. I love them. Very, very fun. That's really nice, but very unusual. It almost tastes like a chutney, like a savoury chutney, but you're still a fruit chutney. Very interesting, because it's chai, but let's have a look what's in it. Okay, so it's a rooibos red tea base with cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, garlic, turmeric and echinacea. So it must be the garlic that's giving it that savoury flavour. So that's the, I don't know if it's going to be visible. Yes, this is the I need some coffee as well as this lovely tea. And all of it's certified organic, which is nice. Oh look, there's little Christmas pictures on the box. I didn't notice that. Let me check the other ones. Okay, they all make sort of a puzzle, so perhaps at the end they'll make a puzzle. I'm planning on keeping these because I thought I might be able to make my own little mini skein yarn calendar for next year, just with my leftovers. I could probably get a 5-gram mini in there. I'll play around and see. But, that's for next year. Though I might put it all together now, and not now, but end of this year or something. I might put it all together then, and then it's sort of, I probably won't remember for next year, and then it'll be a surprise. We shall see. Or I could get Damien to put them in the boxes, and then it'd be a total surprise. So I would have picked the actual yarns, but then I won't know which one is in which box. I know Kalisha from the Quirky Monday Craft Cast, Snidira Tani. She's making a Kwanzaa advent calendar, and she's getting her husband to put all the yarn in, so she won't know which is which. So I think that's a good idea. I'm going to steal that idea from you, Kalisha. Thank you. Okay, finishing off the tea. Though I might just take 5 minutes before I head to work and do a meditation. I've been going to a meditation centre that's quite close to my work, so it's really quite handy. And last week I went to week 1 of, I think it's a 3 or 4 week session of how to meditate. So it's intended for people who've never meditated it before, but I'm learning a lot as well because I have done some meditation, but it's always good to get some learnings and some ideas, and it's really going really well. And the space is beautiful. It's got all these indoor plants. It's just beautiful open light coming through. It's really lovely. They also have a massive tea station, which is very exciting, and it's just a really lovely place to be. And I find that same with exercise, I tend to respond better when there's an external motivating force. So going to a class, going to a meditation centre, I find suits me better than just doing it alone at home. And yeah, so you do what works for you. And they work on a pay what your heart feels basis, is what they call it. So it's not a set price, it's just donation, and it's whatever you feel you want to pay or can afford to pay. So it's really quite inclusive in that respect, and it's a really lovely way to do it. So yes, I'm going to do a 5-minute meditation before I go, and then I'll see you later.